Praise 102.5, Atlanta's Inspiration Station. What's going on, family? Nico here, and listen, I got a very, very, very special guest. This brother, every time I see him, he has an amazing smile on his face.
That's right.
Just such a lovable dude, and he's coming by to drop off his new record, Feed Me, featuring the legend, Mr. Fred Hampton, the one and only Mr. Titus Showers. What's going on, my guy?
What's up, brother? You the man. Thanks for having me, Nico. Honored to be with you today, man.
Man, I'm so glad that you are here, man.
Yes,
First
sir.
and foremost, last time I saw you was in Vegas. At the
Vegas,
Stellars.
man. Absolutely.
Yeah, you and your wife looked amazing.
Thanks,
let me go ahead and
Thanks,
shout y'all
bro.
out there.
Thank you, bro. Just got married.
Yeah.
She's amazing. And 1 year, 8 months, we on our honeymoon.
Man, I remember when y'all, I seen the pictures when y'all got married. So wow, almost 2 years already.
Almost 2 years already, bro.
And before we get into the music, I kind of joked with you at the Stellars about this, and I said, you still struggling with the grilling?
Yeah. I don't. She know I can't cook. She trying to teach me. She trying to teach me.
Okay.
And I'm just joking as if I can on social media just for some laughs.
I love
but
it.
she knows what's up. I let her do all of that. But she's teaching me, and I'm becoming good.
I love it.
I'm
man.
almost there.
I love it. That's what they're here for, to make us better, right? To make
Absolutely.
us better. Hey, man. Well, first and foremost, let's jump into for those who may not be familiar with you. Let's reintroduce them to you, if you will. Titus Showers, a little bit about you.
From Hammond, Louisiana, number 5 of 10 children. My family was known as the Showers. We had 2 Stellar-nominated albums in 14 and 16, and the Lord allowed me to go solo in 2018. Came out with my first album in 19, in self-entitled Titus Showers, reintroducing myself to the world. It was entitled Who? And I just wanted everybody to know who my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is, and you would definitely get to know Titus Showers. The album did great. It was number 1 on iTunes for debut solo artists. Came out with another self-entitled album, Titus Showers, in 2023, and the Lord has blessed it in a mighty way, allowed me to connect with so many amazing people. Back to the first one, I had a number 1 with Jermaine Dolly.
Jermaine Dolly.
Jermaine Dolly is going to be all right. I had to make sure I
we got a
mentioned that.
Jermaine Dolly fan in the building because he's a
Come
Philly brother.
on
It's
now.
a Philly brother here.
Philly, what's up,
yeah.
Philly? Absolutely. So Dolly, my guy, man, number 1 record. Definitely collaborated with Lucius Hoskins. He produced my freshman project as well as my solo project with Von Phoenix. And we're here on our trio, baby. We're junior now. We're junior in the game, ready to release to the world new music, new record that's out now, and that's me in the summarization.
Oh, man, listen, I love it. I love it. If you're just joining us, we're speaking with Titus Showers. Let's talk about this new record, Feed Me, featuring the legend, Fred Hampton. Now, how is it to get such a legend? First and foremost, in order to get a legend to join you, you got to be somebody special.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So how was that? What was the initial conversation like?
It was a blessing, man. Yeah. I recorded the record in Philly working with a great producer, Jeremy Boyd. And I'm thinking I have a great record and everything was done in a unique way. We wrote the record on the spot.
Yeah.
I definitely became hungry physically. I called my wife. I was like, babe, I'm ready to quit for the day. Call it in. And something about it just told me to hang on. Jeremy say, man, let's continue to work. My A&R, my co-writer came in town. We wrote the record, produced the record. M.E., he definitely was a great producer, vocal coach on the record. Great record. So behind the scenes, my A&R Blakely reached out to Fred Hampton's team. And she said, I hear something. And she surprised me with it. Fred heard the record. He agreed to be up on the record. She called me with a surprise. She said, Fred Hampton agreed to be on the record. Wow. I say, Fred who? Right. I was
Sanford?
like, yeah, like, don't play with me. Don't fool me now, like as my dad would say. Yeah. And definitely, man, that was a dream come true. We flew up to Texas, Fort Worth area, worked in the studio session, and we collaborated together to present to the world what they're getting ready to hear.
Man, so what was the initial feel?
Man.
Like, cause you say he surprised you. Like in honesty, in truth. Like, what was that? Because I can only imagine one of my favorite artists saying, I'm gonna join you on your project. What did that feel like?
So humbled, man. I became emotional, man. Yeah. Really had to pinch myself for real. Like, man, is this really happening? I must be living, I really was living a dream to have a legend whom I grew up inspiring me from afar, and then had the opportunity to work with him and bump heads with him, and he give me particulars of what I need to do, because we had like an hour-long call before I even made it to the session. And before I made it to the session, he was like, nephew, All I ask is when we in the session, don't bother me, man. Let me work. And I'm like, you Fred Hampton.
Right.
What am I gonna say to you anyway? So it was definitely a dream come true, man. Emotional moment. A kid from Hammond, Louisiana, working with the legend, Fred Hampton. What a blessing.
I love it. I love it. If you're just joining us, we're speaking with Titus Showers, talk about Feed Me. Let's talk more about the record itself, Feed Me. Love the record, by the way.
Thanks,
I actually
bro.
had it on repeat a couple weeks ago.
Bless you, man.
And it's one of those records that it literally feels like the more you listen to it, it feeds you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you did it. You did a job well
Look
done.
at
Let's
you,
talk,
bro.
let's talk
man.
about that.
Yes, sir. So, the writing process was very unique, bro. I was hungry physically, as I stated. And I was really about to call the session. We was waiting on ME to come in town to help me write the record. But the producer created the track on the spot. And as he continued to work, I spoke with my wife. And the Lord took away my appetite, bro, and gave me these words. Can't get enough of you, Jesus. Oh man, feed me till I want no more. Yeah. I was like, man, let's work. Put me in the booth. And that the lyrics came to me, and Emmy made it in town, and we wrote the verses. Definitely catered to the people of God to ask them, to ask the Lord to feed them until they want no more.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let's talk about the project that's gonna follow this now.
Yeah, man.
I know you've been ready, and I actually heard another record of yours too. During the Radio 1 Blitz, you played another record.
Yes, sir.
Of yours, and I can't off the top of my head remember it.
It was name on it in particular. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
that
sir.
record is fire. So let's talk about the album a little bit. What's to come? Like, can we expect a mixture of Titus on there?
Absolutely, a great mixture of Titus. Definitely introducing a new sound. What the world needs to hear, and we're in certain seasons, and you have, as artists, we have to change with the seasons and still remain who you are. I'm still Titus Showers, the church guy, but I still have to change with the seasons as well to gravitate to the new fans, to those, and give them what they want to hear. So I have like a Nigerian song on there.
I can see that.
Entitled "Save Us," man.
I can see that.
I have records catered especially to my mom entitled "We Made It," bro. She went through like 15 surgeries, bro, partial liver transplant, and can testify that the Lord can bring you through anything, bro. And so she's absolutely amazing. I have a record catered to her, and definitely I want to put one more record on there with my siblings, with the Showers. But as far as the record, the album is complete, but I really want to add one more featuring my siblings, so we might do that.
I love that. I love that. Now, as another person in this industry, I always love to hear this answer. Like, how important do you think Titus Shower is to balance home life? You mentioned earlier that you are still technically a newlywed,
right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
But you're also an artist, and one of the things that I noticed about you, Titus, you are always traveling.
Yeah, man.
Titus be like, Doc, out.
Let's get it, bro. Yes,
so,
sir.
like, how important is that to have that balance between your personal life and your career?
It's vitally important. Definitely have to have someone that understands you. She understands the calling that is on my life, and she supports me tremendously. She's behind me 100%. She would be here if she didn't hold a certain 9-to-5 important job, and definitely on the weekends, she'll come to where I'm at, pop up and make sure she's supporting me to remind me that I got your back. And then I have the flexibility because I'm able to work for my family. Doing like a 9-to-5 job. I'm able to work for their businesses, and that keeps me flexible. So whenever someone call and say, I need you to come minister, I'm ready to go. And I'm just thankful for that family dynamic, and keeps me close knitted with them, and allows me to continue to make resources, and allow me to continue to travel and introduce myself to a new world. Maybe they never heard of me, but I have to go. Maybe it's for free, but I have to go. I have to do whatever it takes to brand myself so the world can get to know who Titus Showers really is.
And you've been doing a good job. Like I mentioned, your social media, I always say Titus is always moving.
Yes, sir,
He's
bro.
always on the move. He's always on the move. One of the things that people may not know about you, you're a mental health advocate.
Yes, sir.
And I am too. I think that is superly important.
Yes, sir.
Especially in this climate. We just talked about balance of personal life and your career. Like, how does Titus Shower mentally deal with the world in itself and keeping your sane, because your job is to spread the good news.
Right.
But sometimes Titus Showers may not be in the best.
Right.
Feeling the best he can. You know, how important is that for you?
It's vitally important, because if I'm dealing with something, how can I go before the people and share the gift that they really want to hear?
Wow.
Because they want to hear that Titus on the album. They don't want to hear that something is going on. So there have to be some type of mental woosah.
Yeah,
you know, something has to calm me down, and I really gather all of my comfort through my Lord and Savior as well. But definitely after I pray about it and talk to Him, I have to get off my knees and answer my own prayers.
Yeah.
Many times we just leave it in His hands, but He says faith without works is dead. So what are you going to do in order to make your mental better?
That's good. I was going to ask you, what is something Titus Showers does to break away to get his mental right?
Man, I definitely
for fun.
for fun.
We know
bro.
you can sing.
Yeah,
we know
bro.
you can spread the good word. But
Yeah.
what does Titus Showers do in his off time to say, I need some Titus time?
Absolutely. I go to the movies. I absolutely
So you're a
love the
movie head.
movies. I love the movies.
Okay.
Me and my wife will get together, watch movies. I spend a lot of quality time with her, and my family dynamic is right around each other. We'll just meet up at Mom's house. We'll pull up. Mom's Fish Fry Friday. Just getting that love.
Yeah.
You know, that's why in the pandemic, it was just a blessing,
Yeah.
you know, just to be around my family. And we still do that same thing to this day. It was like a normal type of behavior. We'll do some type of activities, play family kickball, go swimming at my brother or my sister's house. You know, we definitely stay together. We definitely stay connected closely, because if my home isn't right, it's hard for me to kind of fake it. You know,
Absolutely.
I don't want to be a fake
You don't
person.
have peace in your own home. It's hard to do. Yeah.
Talk to me, Nico.
Yeah.
So all of that is vitally important, man. And I love doing football season to go to LSU, go Tigers. You
Yeah.
know, I love football, man. So
Same.
absolutely, man. I'm looking forward to next week, by the way. But I love sports. I love basketball. But, you know, we're in that dull season now, but it's getting ready to kick off.
Yeah, I feel that cool weather kicking in. Fall time is here.
Let's go.
Fall time is here. Hey, really quick. You know, we just came off the Stellar Awards this a couple weeks ago. Where does Titus Showers see the state of gospel music today as it stands?
Oh man, it's forever changing, bro.
Oof.
And it's forever changing, and just so many different gifts that's out there that need to continue to be heard. So many people shared the stage, and I was so happy for the Melvin Chris Bells. You know, I was so happy just to be in the building. He's definitely a genuine guy, bro. And he always, you know, bro, I enjoyed the record. I love fellowshipping with my brothers and sisters in the industry, and they know my name, bro. That's a humbling experience, bro. Because I come across so many, and I always just introduce myself just for the kindness of the down south type of atmosphere. Hello, I'm Titus Showers. I know who you are. Man, you know how that make me feel, bro? That's a blessing, bro. So I just love being with my brothers and sisters. The state of gospel music is definitely on a different trend. We're going in different directions. And like I just said earlier, we have to change with the seasons, bro. Still be that worshiper, still be that traditional guy that you are, because your sound won't change, but your lyrics can change.
Absolutely.
You know, but still talk about him, still mention the name, but definitely cater it to the world where they can understand it.
Love it, love it. Feed Me is out. Before I let you go, how can everybody reach Titus Showers?
I am Titus Showers on all of my social media platforms. Make sure you stay connected with me. My music is available in the link in my bio. My manager contact is also available in my bio. And I would love to minister. Like Nico say, I'm ready to hit the road. Let's
That
get
brother
it.
stay booked and blessed. Titus Showers. Feed Me is out, featuring the legend Fred Hampton. Y'all go pick it up, buy it, purchase it, all that good stuff. Titus Showers, thank you so much for joining me, brother.
Bro, man, thanks for having me, man.
Good
You're the
energy
best,
as
bro.
always.
Yes, sir.
It's praise.